Yo, what's up everybody? It's Eddie Pearl here, and as Ramadan comes to an end, we're about to dive into a celebration that's all about family, food, and faith. Eid al-Fitr is like the after-party of Ramadan, a month of fasting, reflection, and spiritual growth. But before we get to the biryani and baklava, we've got one more day to go, a day that's full of mixed emotions. So buckle up as we explore the significance of Ramadan's last day and the joyous arrival of Eid. Day 30. We're here. It's like the final episode of a season you've been binging non-stop. There's excitement for what's next, but also this pang of sadness that it's over. For Muslims around the world, this day can feel like a roller coaster. You've pushed through the hunger pangs, the late-night prayers, the intense introspection, and now you're on the cusp of celebration. But there's also this bittersweet goodbye to Ramadan, a time that brought you closer to your faith, to yourself, and to your community. Day 30 isn't just about looking back. It's about maximizing those final moments of spiritual connection. It's about squeezing in every last drop of Ramadan's blessings. So, while the kitchens are getting prepped for the Eid feast, many Muslims are also squeezing in extra prayers, reciting verses from the Quran, and seeking forgiveness for any shortcomings. Let's focus on ending this Ramadan on a high note, with hearts full of gratitude and spirits ready for the joy of Eid. Imagine this. Millions of Muslims around the world, united in their desire to make the most of these final hours. Mosques are buzzing with activity. Families are gathered in prayer, the air thick with a sense of purpose. It's not just about the obligatory prayers. It's about those extra acts of devotion, the nafil prayers whispered in the quiet corners of homes, the extra chapters of the Quran recited with focused intention. It's like that last lap in a race, where you dig deep and push your limits. You've been training all month, and now it's time to give it your all, to thank Allah for giving you the strength to reach this point. You've fasted from sunrise to sunset, resisted temptations, controlled your anger, and engaged in acts of charity. You've been working on becoming a better version of yourself, and this day is your chance to show Allah that you're serious about this journey. And that's where Zakat al-Fitr comes in. Now, before we get too caught up in the excitement of Eid outfits and delicious food, let's talk about something crucial, Zakat al-Fitr. It's not just some optional side dish. It's a fundamental part of Ramadan, a pillar of Islam. Imagine this. While some of us are prepping for a feast, there are families out there struggling to put food on the table. Zakat al-Fitr is about bridging that gap, ensuring that everyone, regardless of their circumstances, can partake in the joy of Eid. It's a small donation really, usually the equivalent of a few bucks, but multiply that by the global Muslim population, and you've got a powerful force for good. It's about recognizing our privilege and using it to uplift those less fortunate. So, before we head out to Eid prayer, let's make sure we've fulfilled this crucial obligation. Okay, now for the fun part, Eid prep. Imagine the scene. Houses are getting scrubbed down like they're about to be featured in a magazine. The smell of spices fills the air, a symphony of aromas signaling that something epic is about to go down. Kids are bouncing off the walls, hyped up on sugar and anticipation. Eid is all about embracing the senses. It's about those vibrant new clothes, the intricate henna designs adorning hands, the laughter of loved ones echoing through the streets. Think about the traditions that have been passed down through generations, the special Eid breakfasts, the exchange of gifts, the stories told and retold. It's about connecting with our heritage, about creating memories that will last a lifetime. And let's not forget the food, because let's be real, Eid is a foodie's paradise. So as the sun sets on the last day of Ramadan, a different kind of energy takes over. Eid al-Fitr, the festival of breaking the fast. It's like hitting that refresh button after a month of spiritual detox. It's a celebration of resilience, of gratitude, of the unbreakable bond we share as a global Muslim community. This is a day where mosques overflow with worshipers, their hearts united in prayer. It's a day where differences melt away, replaced by a shared sense of joy and purpose. It's a day to reflect on the lessons learned during Ramadan, to carry those lessons forward into the coming months. And just like that, After weeks of abstaining from food and drink, we gather around tables laden with deliciousness. It's a reminder that Islam is a religion of balance, of moderation, of finding joy in the everyday blessings. But Eid isn't just about personal indulgence. It's about sharing that joy, spreading kindness like confetti. So as you're rocking that new outfit and indulging in your favorite Eid treats, remember the deeper significance of this day. Picture this. The sun is barely up, but the streets are already buzzing with activity. Families dressed in their finest attire are making their way to mosques, parks, open fields, wherever Eid prayer is being held. There's this palpable sense of excitement in the air, a collective energy that's both electrifying and humbling. It's like the entire Muslim community is coming together for one giant family reunion. As you stand shoulder to shoulder with your brothers and sisters in faith, listening to the Imam's sermon, you can't help but feel a profound sense of belonging. The words wash over you, reminding you of your purpose, your connection to something greater than yourself. This is what Eid prayer is all about: unity, gratitude, and a reaffirmation of our commitment to living a life of purpose and meaning. Eid Mubarak. 2 words, but packed with so much meaning. It's a wish for a blessed Eid, a recognition of the joyous occasion, an invitation to share in the festivities. As you greet your fellow Muslims, whether it's with a hug, a handshake, or a simple smile, there's this unspoken understanding. You've both gone through something special, something transformative, and now you're celebrating together. Taqabbal Allahu minna wa minkum. May Allah accept from us and from you. These greetings aren't just empty formalities. They're expressions of love, of unity, of shared faith. So, as you exchange Eid greetings with your loved ones, your neighbors, even strangers on the street, let those words carry weight. Let's be real. After a month of fasting, we've earned this feast. Eid is a celebration of flavors, a culinary symphony that tantalizes the senses. From savory to sweet, there's something for everyone, and no one's leaving hungry. Imagine this. Tables overflowing with platters of biryani, the aromatic rice perfectly cooked, each grain a tiny explosion of flavor. Skewers of juicy kebabs, marinated to perfection, their smoky aroma filling the air. And then there are the sweets, mountains of baklava, dripping with honey, each bite a decadent indulgence. Mamul cookies, their melt-in-your-mouth texture a testament to the baker's skill. But here's the thing, it's not just about the food itself. It's about the love that goes into preparing it, the shared meals that bring families and friends closer together. This is more than just a meal, it's a celebration of culture, of family, of life itself. Eid is a time for joy, for celebration, but it's also a time for remembering those less fortunate. While we're indulging in feasts and exchanging gifts, it's important to remember those who are struggling, those who are experiencing hardship. Imagine this. While some families are gathered around overflowing tables, others are struggling to provide even a basic meal. While children are excitedly unwrapping new toys, others are longing for even the simplest of joys. Eid is a time to extend a hand of compassion, to share our blessings with those in need. It's about visiting the sick, comforting the grieving, offering support to those who are struggling. It's about remembering that true joy comes from giving, from making a difference in the lives of others. Let's make this Eid a celebration of compassion, of unity, of love for all. Eid is all about strengthening bonds, about reconnecting with the people who matter most. It's about those heartwarming family reunions, the laughter of children, the stories shared over cups of tea and sweet treats. Imagine this, homes filled with the chatter of loved ones, generations coming together under one roof, grandparents beaming at their grandchildren, aunts and uncles catching up, cousins giggling as they reminisce about childhood memories. It's about those heartfelt conversations, the sharing of stories, the laughter that fills the air. And it's not just about immediate family, it's about reaching out to friends, neighbors, and members of the community. Eid is a time for forgiveness, for letting go of grudges and mending broken relationships. So, as you visit your loved ones this Eid, cherish those moments. Let these gatherings be a reminder of the love, the support, and the unbreakable bonds that connect us. So there you have it, folks. From the bittersweet end of Ramadan to the joyous celebrations of Eid, it's a roller coaster of emotions, a testament to the power of faith, and a reminder of the things that truly matter. We've laughed, we've cried, we've probably eaten our weight in biryani, but most importantly, we've grown. Eid Mubarak, everyone. May this day be filled with blessings, joy, and the spirit of togetherness. And remember, the journey doesn't end here. Let's carry the lessons of Ramadan and the spirit of Eid with us throughout the year.